Hey, techies, welcome or welcome back to kaetalkstech. I'm Kay. Let's talk tech. What I want to talk to you about today is what's your reemployment plan? And I'm not talking to unemployed people. I mean, yeah, of course, I'm talking to unemployed people, but I'm also talking to those of you with jobs. Gone are the days where you work somewhere for 30 years, you retire. Actually, career is over 40 years now, and they're predicting it will get longer. I'll talk about that in a second. But what's your reemployment plan? If you got laid off, do you have the connections that you're going to need? Because you definitely have to have connections these days. Do you have connections? Do you have recent skills, modern skills? Um, is your resume up to date? What's up with that LinkedIn? Do you have your elevator speech together? What's your reemployment plan? Do you have all these things ready to go? They say stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay. Finding a new job actually starts long before you need it because the one thing you must do, and this is not optional anymore, this is a must, is network. And I say don't network, I say cultivate connections that become community. Because if you think about it, networking is kind of dead. Who wants to stick their neck out for you and they hardly know you? They've only met you twice. But if you have a connection that has become community because you've been involved with them over some time. They've gotten to know you and your personality. They see how you go about doing things. Then that's a potential connection that will help you when you need that help. So what can you do? You could join like volunteer organizations. I saw a volunteer organization just either yesterday or the day before talking about nonprofit organizations can always use tech skills. So the point of the article I read was trying to get technology professionals to donate their time to volunteer organizations. So if you now look, you got to pick something you enjoy. So if you enjoy giving back, if you enjoy helping others, then if you were to volunteer your time with some group and you get to know those people, those could become connections that are a part of your professional network, and when you need them, they will be there. Everybody knows how tough it is these days to find work, so people are willing to help you, but you can't be a complete stranger just rolling up asking people to do things for you. So, yeah, you got to start cultivating those connections ahead of time. Another thing you can do is to join professional groups. Professional groups have projects. The projects are providing information to the other members. So if you get involved with a professional group, you volunteer for a committee, you donate some time, and you get to know people that you're working with. Then, uh, when there are jobs available, they'll think of you. Or just join some professional groups that have job boards because you're also looking for things that you probably wouldn't come across in another way. Join a job search group. Even if you're not unemployed, if you're employed now, if you're working now, to me, that's an excellent time to join a job search group. So if you know that wherever you're working at now is not really where you want to stay, you may not be quite ready to move yet, but you can join some job search groups and just, hear what they have to say, make some connections. Um, if you join, let's say you join PMI, right? Professional Management, Project Management Institute. They have a job board. Okay? They do projects. They have monthly chapter meetings. They have a yearly symposium. So there's different things they do volunteer work. So there's different things you can get involved in and get to know people. And when you're in need, then those people remember you. Yeah, I know you want to. You want to schmooze, right? You want to be involved in groups. Let people get to know and like you. Because if they don't like you, it's not gonna work. So, you get to know and like them, and then you have more professional connections and you help each other. Now, it's much easier said than done because I am the laziest person when it comes to going to something in person, and it's kind of difficult to even do it during the week because I'm tired after work. I work outside of my time zone, so that makes it a little tough for me. But, I'm going to have to take my own advice because I need to do that too. So yeah, start working on your reemployment plan now. Make those connections. That's number one if you don't do anything else. Another worthwhile thing to do is to just sit down and write out every single thing you've done on your job from day one and start looking at how you can incorporate that into your resume. That's a really, really good thing to do because when it's time to look for work, you want to be able to just go. There's always time lost while you update your resume. But if you keep your resume updated, that's time that you gain. And you can start just, seeing what's in the market. Now, I'm not telling you to leave your job because if you have a secure, stable situation, you want to stay in that situation, cool, stay in that situation. But it doesn't hurt to be prepared. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't hurt to have your resume updated. It doesn't hurt to add some new skills. Those new skills you can be of use to your current employer as well. And it should help you negotiate for a higher raise. Even though I think the whole raise negotiation thing is they already know what they want to give you when they walk in the room. Okay, that's it. That's all I want to say about that. I want to go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, um, you got to get ready. You got to have AI skills. You have to know AI tools. You have to understand something about tech, even if you're not in tech. Um, so yeah, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And work on your reemployment plan now. All right, that's it. That's all I have for you this evening. Like the video, share the video, follow me on social media, and then come back here again when we will continue to talk tech. Bye.